fight back. Massive protest in Noida after project delays hit the 4-year mark.
आज हम लोग दिल्ली में प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हमें अपनी ग्रेटर नोएडा अथॉरिटी और नोएडा अथॉरिटी पे बिल्कुल भी विश्वास नहीं है।
अभी स्थिति क्या होगी, हमें EMI भी देना पड़ रहा है, किराया भी देना पड़ रहा है, तो दोहरी मार हमारे ऊपर पड़ रही है।
महीने की 1 तारीख को पेमेंट हम ना करें तो बैंक वालों के फ़ोन आ जाते हैं हमारे पास कि आपने अपनी EMI नियत समय पे नहीं दी है।
Nearly 3 lakh home buyers affected after developers stalled construction and diverted funds received from home buyers to other projects.
The home buyers continued to pay EMIs on the loans that they took to give payments upfront to the builders. They say that they should also be given a 0 period of relaxation, or the taxes that they have already paid should be used to bail out the distressed asset problem, and insolvent builders need to then complete these projects.
Despite a crackdown from the top court, the UP government has only offered lip service and empty promises. Now, to wake up the authorities, home buyers have started a no home, no vote campaign as their fight for their home continues. Mirror Now asks, when will Yogi government wake up to the plight of the home buyers?
Very good evening to all our viewers. You're watching Nation Now. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali, and yes, we are focusing on that critical issue of home buyers in the national capital region. Remember, around 3 lakh people are affected. They're out in protest against the state and the central government once again. Remember, this is not the first time. In December last year, there were massive protests held by the home buyers demanding intervention of the government, since the builders have now pleaded helplessness, refusing to return the money or to give them their homes, which they had in fact saved for. Now, these stalled projects have derailed lakhs of consumers. They were duped of their hard-earned savings. The grievances were highlighted time and again. It has been brought to the notice of the UP government. 9 months later, nothing has changed. There were tall promises made by the Yogi government on how the government would intervene and protect the consumers from the losses incurred on account of those builders who declared themselves bankrupt. But has that happened? Let's go across to Milan Sharma, who is now live with us, and she has some of those aggrieved consumers, home buyers with her. Milan, over to you. First, take us through what exactly is the demand right now of the home buyers, and it's been a long drawn battle for them. Today, what is the situation? What is the status of those people who have invested in their homes and the builders have refused to give possession, nor have they been able to get their money back?
Well, precisely the point that we are driving. This is not just the first such protest that happened today. In fact, the home buyers have been protesting since the time that they were cheated by builders and not given possession to their homes. And from having various protests in Noida, Greater Noida, today's protest happened in the national capital, in the Parliament Street, where a representation was also given in the President's office for the government to intervene. I'm going to talk to, people who were part of that protest. What seems to be the issue at this point? The government is on their part saying that they are trying to do everything that they can for the home buyers, but still the home buyers are completely agitated and have said no homes and no votes.
The government's assurance over here is like a carrot before the donkey. I do not trust this anymore. I have been hearing these kind of assurances from every corner of the government, be it the state government, be it the central government, and no assurance has worked out so far. I have been at it for the last 3 years at least, along with the organizations. I am associated with all the organizations, particularly my own. I'm talking about
how are you personally aggrieved with the money that you invested in the JP project?
My money today has gone to waste. I have invested 80 lakhs of my hard-earned money, white money, which I don't see. As per the law today, I'm even likely to get a haircut. If I get a haircut under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, if I get 5 paise out of a rupee, I'll be lucky one. But look at this. I have lost money to the thieves and thugs, the developers that we have developed in India, who have a total support from the state government, from the state police, from the central government. We have met the ministers, the chief ministers, and everybody we have met. We have got nothing so far. I have taken a delegation to the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, on 27th of April 2017. We are about 50 representatives from various the organizations in Noida. Yogi ji called 3 of his ministers, and he had Noida Authority Chief, he had the Yamuna Authority Chief, and today he also had the local MLA.
So, but that is the exact point that we are driving, that so many meetings later also nothing has been done. Tell us where your money is stuck right now.
Money is stuck because the like I booked my Crescent home in Wishtown in 2011 and possession was to be given in May 2015. But after that nothing was happening. The construction was stopped by the builder, and last year the builder declared bankruptcy and the case was filed by IDBI in the IBC NCLT, and the whole project stopped. IRP was appointed who was looking after and maintaining the company, but there was no cash flow with the company, so there was a very little work which was being done.
Have you spoken to the builders to find some solution? Were they reciprocative to you?
Earlier they were just assuring us that they are arranging the money from selling their other assets, but during these 3 years when the possession was to be handed over, nothing concrete happened because they had a very long lenders due with them. Whatever they were selling, that was going back to the lenders which were having more powers, and with the IBC code, the financial creditors, earlier the home buyers were not part of the financial creditors, they were the operational or other creditors, so which they had to take a very high haircut or zero amount was to be refunded. But later on government few months back they amended the IBC code and treated the home buyers as a financial creditor.
But do you trust today that the government in the state of Uttar Pradesh or at the center will be able to finish these projects at least this year or by even next year?
We are just hearing, or media reports are coming, or news reports are coming that the state government is doing something. A report has come recently with the 3-minister committee which UP government appointed, and along with the Secretary Minister of Urban and Housing Minister. Yesterday also there was a media report that the central government has filed a affidavit in Supreme Court that the NBCC will be brought here and to finish all the uncompleted projects. But we don't see, because the groundwork is not there. NBCC is earlier in Amarpali case, they said that we need money will not be investing our money. So where the money is? Question is, the money will be coming from the builder who has already taken 95% of the amount.
Okay, Milan, we need to put things in context for our viewers at this stage, because you know, the problem has started way back 10 years ago, when, let's just introduce our guests today on the panel: Rakesh Tripathi, BJP spokesperson, and also Sriram Khanna, founder of Consumer Voice. Welcome, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here on Nation Now. Before I go across to you with my question, I want to just put in context for our viewers how things came to this kind of a situation. 7 to 8 lakh flats were planned to be built in Noida and Greater Noida. And between the years 2007 and 2015, it drew a lot of attraction because they were affordable housing and a lot of people invested money. Of course, money was acquired from the farmers and then handed over to the developers by the authorities. But that is where the problem started, because soon after, the farmers came out in protest that they are not given adequate compensation for the land that was acquired from them by the builders and developers. And sure enough, there was litigation that ensued on these plots of land, and the courts ordered that these buildings be on status quo, the construction be stalled. And that is where the problem started. It has, of course, cumulatively led to now a situation like this, where there are 3 lakh people impacted by this problem. So, Mr. Rakesh Tripathi, I would like to come to you and ask you this question, that last year when there were massive protests in Noida and Film City, after that a committee was formed and the committee made recommendations. Now, this is the general pattern in our country. What happened after that? I mean, 9 months later, you have protests all over again. We are back to square one.
देखिए, जो नोएडा या नोएडा के अतिरिक्त एनसीआर के जितने भी फ्लैट बायर्स हैं, इनकी नंबर्स बहुत बड़े हैं, इनकी समस्याएं अलग अलग प्रकार से, उसमें वैधानिक पहलू भी हैं और कुछ आर्थिक और व्यवहारिक पहलू भी हैं। इन सारी समस्याओं का जो वर्षों से चली आ रही थी, उनका समाधान बहुत चुटकी बजा करके हो जाएगा, ऐसा संभव नहीं है। उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार ने 3 मंत्रियों की अध्यक्षता में एक समिति बनाई, 3 मंत्रियों की एक समिति बनाई थी। उस समिति ने सभी फ्लैट बायर्स से भी बात की है, बिल्डर्स से भी बात की है और जो लीगल उसमें समस्याएं हैं उन पर भी विचार किया है।
लेकिन वो रिपोर्ट तो जून 2018 में निकल गई सर, वो रिपोर्ट सबमिट किया गया जून के महीने में, अब सितंबर का महीना आ गया है। इतने दौरान में आपके सरकार ने क्या किया उत्तर प्रदेश में? आज फिर से प्रोटेस्ट क्यों हो रहे हैं?
देखिए, रेरा हम लेकर के आए, रेरा लेकर के आने के बाद हमने कुछ बिल्डर्स के खिलाफ प्रभावी कार्रवाई भी की है। जैसे उन्नति बिल्डर्स के खिलाफ अपने कार्रवाई की, गिरफ्तार करके जेल भेजा है। लेकिन हम मानते हैं कि केवल सख्ती बरतना ही समाधान नहीं है, क्योंकि कई ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट हैं जिन प्रोजेक्ट्स में मिनिमम कॉस्ट से भी कंपटीशन के दौरान उन्होंने इसके फ्लैट्स आवंटित कर दिए, जितना मुमकिन नहीं है व्यवहारिक तौर पर उतने में देना। इसलिए कई अलग अलग प्रोजेक्ट्स की अलग अलग प्रकार की समस्याएं हैं। इन समस्याओं के समाधान के लिए एक उच्च स्तरीय कमेटी बनाई गई थी, जिसमें केंद्रीय आवास एवं शहरी विकास मंत्रालय के सचिव की अध्यक्षता में उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार भी उसमें भागीदार हुई है, तीनों प्राधिकरण भी उसमें भागीदार हुए हैं। और अब एक डिटेल इसकी कुछ रिकमेंडेशंस की गई हैं। 18 जून को एक कमेटी बनी थी, उसकी बैठकें 25 जून को, 10 जुलाई को और उसके बाद 3 अगस्त को 3 बैठकें हुई हैं। 3 बैठकों में जितने भी स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं, सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स को उसमें ज्वाइन कराया गया। उनकी समस्याएं, उनके समाधान, क्या क्या विकल्प हो सकते हैं,
आपके कितने और मीटिंग्स होने बाकी है? क्योंकि आपके जो ये रिपोर्ट मेरे पास है, जो यूपी सरकार ने गवर्नमेंट ऑफ यूपी had constituted this high level committee. It has already submitted a very detailed report of the problem after much deliberation and consultation. और जिन स्टेक होल्डरों के साथ मीटिंग्स की आप बात कर रहे हैं वो सब हो चुके हैं। 10 साल हो गए। Let me bring in Mr. Sriram Khanna, founder of the Consumer Voice. Mr. Khanna, help us understand this. I mean, the consumer is getting squeezed from all directions. The builders, of course, will plead helplessness, saying, what can we do if there are court orders to stall construction owing to the litigation? The government, like you just heard, is going to just get us, engaged in meetings and consultations, and more perhaps committees will be instituted. On the other hand, the banks are hounding the consumers, especially those who have taken loans. Where does the consumer go?
You see, the consumers are in now a difficult situation because the builders have duped them. They have made misrepresentations and taken the money. The buyers have taken loans from banks and they are paying EMIs, and they are also paying rent where they are living. So the public interest is being jeopardized. Yes. And I would have expected the UP government to strictly implement RERA. That committee that they set up has brought no results so far. You know, government has executive power, they have the police under them. Not a single builder has been sent to jail for misleading and cheating consumers. Nobody has been proceeded against, and there is no action. Not a single complainant has got his house. Whatever has happened by some orders of the Supreme Court in one case or the other may have happened in a piecemeal manner. Yes. But the UP government has completely failed to discharge its responsibility towards these 3 lakh buyers, and they are giving now excuses that cases are different. Each case is different, but there is one common thread. Builders have cheated consumers, they have misrepresented and delayed, and they have violated provisions of FERA, they have violated provisions of Indian Penal Code. सैकड़ों कंप्लेंट्स जो हैं पुलिस के पास पेंडिंग है, and UP police is not taking action and filing charge sheets against these builders. Why are the builders being protected by the UP government?
Absolutely.
If not, why are they not being charge sheeted? I know of cases of consumers who have filed FIRs and nothing is happening.
एक भी बिल्डर अभी तक प्रोसिक्यूट नहीं हुए हैं त्रिपाठी जी, और जैसे कि आपने सुना कि लिटिगेशन तो चल रहा है, लेकिन जो कंज्यूमर है उनकी जिम्मेदारी तो आप लेंगे। अभी जो है प्रोटेस्टर्स ये कह रहे हैं, नो होम्स नो वोट्स। आपकी सरकार को वापस वोट नहीं करने वाले हैं, तो एटलीस्ट दैट शुड वेक यू अप। हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू दैट?
देखिए, एक बात मैं स्पष्ट कर दूं पहले कि वोट के लालच में हम कोई काम करने वाले ऐसा नहीं है। जो वैधानिक है, जो उचित है, वो जरूर होगा। मैं इतना स्पष्ट करूंगा आपके चैनल के माध्यम से सभी होम बायर्स को कि उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार होम बायर्स के साथ खड़ी है, बिल्डर्स के साथ नहीं। हम बायर्स के हर हाल में उनके हितों की सुरक्षा करने के लिए संकल्पित है और हम उनके हित सुरक्षित करेंगे। लेकिन इसका मतलब यह नहीं है कि हम बिल्डर्स के साथ कोई दुश्मनों जैसा व्यवहार करेंगे और उनको हम पहले ही अपराधी मान लेंगे, क्योंकि अलग अलग प्रोजेक्ट्स में कई जगहों पर ऐसी व्यवहारिक समस्याएं हैं जो बिल्डर्स के साथ खड़ी हैं। उसमें हमने रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया से भी अपेक्षा की है कि वो कुछ गाइडलाइंस इस तरह की बनाए ताकि उनके प्रोजेक्ट्स जहां पर निवेश रुका हुआ है उनको और फंड्स मिल सके।
लेकिन कितना टाइम लग जाएगा, लोग कितना इंतजार करें? लेट्स गो अक्रॉस टू दोस पीपल। मैं चाहती हूं त्रिपाठी जी कि आप लोगों की बात जरा सुन ले। मिलन is still with us. Milan, we have Mr. Rakesh Tripathi once again assuring us that everything is being done in a constitutional manner. They are not protecting the builders. Just ask the people with you, are they convinced with this?
Do you think that from the discussion that is happening on the panel at this point, they are saying that everything is happening in a constitutional manner and they are trying to do, the government is trying to do the best they can?
What the government is trying to do is make good the NPAs. That means they are helping the banks. They are not helping the home buyers. I do not believe it. How are they helping the bank? How are they helping the home buyers? We would like to know. Because as we understand, like the finance minister has been saying right from 2015, that he has got to bring down the NPAs. And that's all their effort is towards the NPAs.
They've also said that they are not with the builders, they are siding with the home buyers.
No, this is just a hoax, which Yogi Adityanath had said on 27th of April when we met him in Lucknow. He says, कल की सरकार बिल्डर के साथ, आज की सरकार बायर के साथ. These are Yogi Adityanath's words. I have got it in a press release. I have got it with me. I can show it. Nothing has happened after that. These are just false promises. I do not trust.
Well, there, Afrida,
yes.
Home buyers clearly saying that the government made promises that they will support them. However, that's not the case.
Right. Sriram Khanna, you wanted to come in. So there we have it from the horse's mouth. All tall promises made each and every time. Previous government was with the builder. This government will be with the home buyer. What is the reality we just heard, Mr. Khanna? Okay, I'm afraid we've not been able to connect to Mr. Khanna once again. Let's ask Mr. Rakesh Tripathi. अभी आपने सुना, जैसे हमने बात की कुछ लोगों से, और उनका ये कहना है बार बार कि आपकी तरफ से जो आप कर सकते हैं उतना भी नहीं आप कर पाए अभी तक, क्योंकि आपने प्रॉमिस किया था जब योगी सरकार आई थी उत्तर प्रदेश में, उन्होंने ये प्रॉमिस किया था कि होम बायर्स के इशू को वो रिजॉल्व करेंगे. उन प्रॉमिसेस का क्या हुआ?
देखिए, मैं दो तीन बातें विनम्रता के साथ, निवेदन के साथ कह रहा हूं. एक तो सरकार आने के बाद कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स हमने पूरे कराए हैं, कुछ बायर्स को उनका घर मिला है. ये एक सच्चाई है जो इस रोशनी दिखाती है कि हम बायर्स के पास साथ हैं, हम बिल्डर्स के साथ खड़े नहीं हैं. पहली बात. दूसरी बात कि रेरा का गठन हुए अभी बहुत लंबा समय नहीं हुआ है. उत्तर प्रदेश के पूर्व मुख्य सचिव रहे राजीव कुमार जी की अध्यक्षता में रेरा का गठन हुआ, भी कम समय हुआ है. और रेरा में भी हमने जो होम बायर्स हैं उनके लिए वकीलों की व्यवस्था विकास प्राधिकरण करें, इस संदर्भ में भी इस कमेटी ने संस्तुति की है. जो कमेटी 18 जून को गठित हुई थी, उसने
कमेटियां तो गठित होती है, लेकिन कुछ टाइम फ्रेम है. हम टाइम फ्रेम की बात कर रहे हैं सर. ये बहुत क्रिटिकल है समझना कि लोग जो है होम लोन लेते हैं बैंक से, बैंक उनके पीछे पड़े, वो अपने EMI भर रहे हैं, वो अपने रेंट भर रहे हैं, और ये जो प्रोजेक्ट में उन्होंने पैसा लगाया वो उनको वापस नहीं मिल रहा है, ना उनको घर मिल रहा है. तो ऐसी स्थिति में अगर आप सिर्फ कमेटी गठन की बात करेंगे तो शायद वो किसी को मंजूर नहीं होगा. टाइम फ्रेम की बात करिए ना, कितना टाइम लगेगा? 10 साल तो हो गए.
दो तीन तरह के हम सुझाव लेकर के आए हैं
जी.
देखिए, हमें सरकार संभाले हुए भी 10 साल नहीं हुए हैं. हमने सरकार संभालने के बाद से, जब से इसमें प्रयास शुरू किए हैं, हम तब से बातें कह सकते हैं. वास्तविकता में तमाम सारे ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं जिसमें डेवलपर्स पूरी तरह से बैंकरप्ट हो चुके हैं या उनके पास मनी नहीं है उस प्रोजेक्ट को आगे लेकर के जाने के लिए, और वो अधर में लटके हुए हैं. ऐसे मामलों में को डेवलपर्स लाने की इजाजत विकास प्राधिकरण उनको दे, ताकि को डेवलपर्स आकर के उसमें लिफो सिस्टम के तहत, वो लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट के तहत वो आए और इस प्रोजेक्ट को पूरा करें और अपना प्रॉफिट लेकर के जा सकते हैं, ताकि कम से कम होम बायर्स को उनके हाउस मिल सके, उनके होम मिल सके. एक बात. दूसरी बात, इसमें RBI से भी अपेक्षा की है कि वो जितने भी अब तक फंडिंग जो हो रही थी जिसको रोक दिया गया है उसको कुछ टर्म्स कंडीशंस के साथ में आगे चालू करें ताकि ये प्रोजेक्ट पूरा हो। और सरकार भी इसमें अलग अलग प्रकार की सहूलियतें देने के लिए तैयार है। हम प्रोजेक्ट सेटलमेंट पॉलिसी के तहत कई अलग अलग प्रकार की
पॉलिसी तो आपके पास सब कुछ है, प्रोजेक्ट सेटलमेंट पॉलिसी भी है, आरबीआई के गाइडलाइंस भी है, आपने एक जीओएम भी गठन किया, लेकिन सोल्यूशन नहीं मिल रहा है। के कौशल joining us from Noida. Mr. K Kaushal, good evening. Go ahead with your question. Would you like to ask anything or share anything on this issue that we are discussing?
Yes, good evening. Mr. Tripathi, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का स्पोक पर्सन है और ये हम लोगों को अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं। जैसा आपको भी पता है कि पिछले साल हम लोग 50 दिन तक लगातार प्रोटेस्ट किए और उसके बाद एक कमिटी बनी थी, उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार ने एक कमिटी बनाई थी। उस कमिटी में सुरेश खन्ना जी थे, इंडस्ट्रियल मिनिस्टर सतीश महाना जी थे, औद्योगिक मिनिस्टर और गन्ना मिनिस्टर सुरेश राणा जी थे। मैं त्रिपाठी जी से पूछना चाहता हूं कि आपकी सरकार दावे पे दावे और अनेक प्रकार के वादे ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं होम बायर्स के साथ ऑलरेडी, और सरकार में आने से पहले इवन मोदी जी भी गाजियाबाद में जब आए थे तो उन्होंने वादे किए थे कि पहला काम अगर उत्तर प्रदेश में हमारी सरकार आती है तो होम बायर्स के हित की रक्षा करेंगे। लेकिन आज सरकार आने के बाद आप सेंटर में भी आपकी सरकार है और उत्तर प्रदेश में भी आपकी सरकार है। योगी जी 2 बार नोएडा में आए, बल्कि 3-4 बार आ चुके हैं और 2 बार तो उन्होंने ये बोला कि हर क्वार्टर में हम 50-50 हजार फ्लैट देंगे। वो फ्लैट कौन से हैं? दावे तो आप बोल रहे हैं कि हम
50 लाख फ्लैट की जो प्रॉमिस की गई, मिस्टर त्रिपाठी, कैन यू टेल अस उस प्रॉमिस का क्या हुआ? लोग अभी भी इंतजार कर रहे हैं। आपने मार्च 2017 में सत्ता संभाली, तब से लेके अब तक क्या किसी को भी एक फ्लैट मिला है जिनका अभी चल रहा है लिटिगेशन?
नहीं, प्राधिकरणों के पास जितनी भी समस्याएं पेंडिंग थी, जो प्राधिकरणों के स्तर पर पेंडिंग थे, उनके समाधान किए गए हैं। बायर्स को फ्लैट भी मिले हैं। लेकिन ये बात सही है कि अभी बहुत बड़ी संख्या है, लगभग 3 लाख के आसपास में पूरे एनसीआर को देखा जाए तो ये संख्या बड़ी संख्या है और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो चुकी, बहुत पुरानी जड़ जमा चुकी
और जितनी आप इसमें और देरी करेंगे और संख्या बढ़ती जाएगी। सर
नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन इसका समाधान हम ही करेंगे। हम इस बात की जिम्मेदारी ले रहे हैं
जी।
हम ही इसका समाधान करेंगे, इस बात को हम जिम्मेदारी से कह रहे हैं।
नहीं, आप फिर से एक एश्योरेंस फिर से दे रहे हैं, आप फिर से एश्योरेंस दे रहे हैं। मैं जवाबदेही मांग रही थी आपसे कि अभी तक जब से आपने सरकार संभाला तब से आपने क्या किया। एनीवे, लेट मी गो अक्रॉस टू अनदर कॉलर, राज जॉइनिंग अस फ्रॉम चेन्नई। गो अहेड राज, गुड इवनिंग।
Yeah, good evening to you. Thanks for this opportunity. See, I am from Chennai and I have faced a similar problem with a big builder from Bangalore who started his first project in the OMR. And, nobody came to our rescue. I mean, we had to ultimately fall at the feet of these rogue builders and we had to accept whatever was given. And ultimately, nothing really happened. We had to sell our apartments and, most of us exited with a huge loss. This is the fact. No government can help you in this matter. Now, I just want to ask one question to you and to the viewers, and especially the people who are in the panel. Why is it that the private banks alone, and now the public sector banks have also started, accepting the advertisements that is being released by these builders, that this project has been approved by these banks? Why are these private people, home loan lenders, why are they not doing that? Now, the vetting there is probably much better than with the private and the scheduled banks. Now, we have to look into this. This is a scam, the overall scam between the bank and the builders. Both
right. This is a scam. That is the view coming out of our viewers today. Thanks for joining us, Raj. I want to bring in Mr. Sriram Khanna once again. If you could respond to that, and also, there are quite a few complications even in the redressal process, because as I was going through the committee report, I found that few applications from the builders for availing benefits from the project settlement policy, that also has got stuck. So it is not as if the builders have not made any effort at all to resolve the issue. After all, it's their project. But some of those attempts, those applications also perhaps get caught in red tapeism. Most of the applications could not be processed as clarifications were sought from the state government regarding the calculation of premium amount. So do you think a lot of this issue has got stuck probably because of bureaucratic hurdles, Mr. Khanna?
See, the UP government should have taken some action. So far, it is only dilly-dallying, having meetings, giving and hearing suggestions. It has no action. And if you don't take action against builders, they have taken the money from the buyers and they have misappropriated the money. As we have seen in the case of Amrapali, where the Supreme Court has attached the properties of the directors.
Yes.
These money of more than 1,000 crores, 2,000 crores has been siphoned off and forensic audit has been done. What action UP government has taken to recover the money from the builders? They have to use the police. They have to use executive authority under the RERA and other laws. And the UP government must squeeze the builders and make them cough out the money that they have misappropriated. Where has the money gone? It is the job of the police and the UP government and the CID to find out. They have not done anything.
So what some builders have done, let me put it across for the sake of our viewers.
Banks and builders.
Yes.
And the UP government is protecting them.
Absolutely. And why we are asking for action against the builders is this. It is because the builders have played it extremely convenient for themselves. They have wriggled out of the situation. They have come out unscathed because they have used the money and invested it in other projects, or they have sold off the project that is under litigation in a throwaway price. So they have managed to come out of this, and they have of course left the consumers, the home buyers, in the state of a lurch. Mr. Tripathi, are you aware of the situation? Do you even have an understanding how serious this is for that person who was just talking to us, a retired gentleman, for a young couple who have saved all their lives and invested in a property, for them to go through this? Is it fair? Is your government really helpless?
वास्तविकता में देखिए, हम इन समस्याओं को नहीं समझ रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन इनकी जो संवैधानिक हमारी बाध्यताएं हैं, हम कानून का पालन करते ही चल सकते हैं। केवल इसलिए ये कह देना कि इन्होंने हमारा पैसा लूट लिया और इनको गिरफ्तार करके जेल के पीछे भेज दीजिए और इनसे रिकवरी कर लीजिए, ये केवल इतना ही कह देना जैसा आसान होता तो शायद बहुत पहले अब तक हो चुका होता। रेरा के तहत मामलों की सुनवाई हो रही है। हमने तमाम होम बायर्स के लिए वकीलों की व्यवस्था भी की है। हम होम बायर्स के सापेक्ष चल रहे हैं, उनको वित्तीय व्यवस्थाएं हो सके, उनके साथ और कैसे को डेवलपर आकर के उन प्रोजेक्ट्स को पूरा कर सके जो प्रोजेक्ट पेंडिंग पड़े हुए हैं, कैसे लोगों को मकान मिले, हम हर संभव मदद करने के लिए तैयार हैं। एनबीसीसी अधिग्रहण करके उन प्रोजेक्ट्स को पूरा करे, हम इस विकल्प पर भी विचार कर रहे हैं। केंद्र सरकार और राज्य सरकार दोनों सरकारें मिलकर के होम बायर्स को उनके फ्लैट्स मिल सके, हम इसके लिए लगातार काम कर रहे हैं। मैं इतनी बात केवल कहूंगा आपके चैनल के माध्यम से कि लोग थोड़ा सा धैर्य रखें। मैं मानता हूं कि यह कठिनाई है, यह कठिन है आपके लिए, आपकी पूंजी है, बहुत गाढ़ी कमाई है, आपके लिए सपने हैं आपके मकान, लेकिन इन सपनों को पूरा करने के लिए योगी आदित्यनाथ जी और नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार काम कर रही है। थोड़ा सा धैर्य रखें। पिछली सरकारों के खामियों के कारण ही ये तमाम प्रोजेक्ट्स जो अधूरे रहते थे, उसके बावजूद उनको दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाने की अनुमति मिल जाती थी और एक जगह का पैसा दूसरी जगह इन्वेस्टमेंट होता गया, इस तमाम प्रोजेक्ट्स पेंडिंग होते गए। इन व्यवहारिकताओं को अगर उस समय ध्यान दिया गया होता,
stop protecting the builders, and will your government stop only looking at it from the bank's perspective? Will your attention even turn towards the home buyers, towards the consumer? That is something we will continue to question you for. Mr. Rakesh Tripathi, thanks for joining us, and also many thanks, Mr. Sriram Khanna. I'm afraid I'm completely out of time on this discussion.